did they have to come back, international students?
To serve.
No, I mean for this online.
No. Anywhere in the world, you can do all this, do all your filling. You come down to Nigeria, you just print your call-up letter, you walk into the camp. So that is it. So what I want to tell the professor is that FCT is not the only Nigeria we have. There are other states. So unfortunately, at the time the son went to the site, they played that field up. And as I talk, we mobilized and deployed well over 147,892.
At what stage is the site accessible for this construction?
Now, anytime we're about to do mobilization, we will decide with the core producing institutions. We have a meeting with them, we take a decision on the timetable, and then at the time they are supposed to bring the list of their graduates, they will first and foremost bring those lists. We will now upload them. Now when we upload them, those of them who have problem with JAMB or have matriculation numbers, they will also see it when they open the site. You have problem with your JAMB or you have matriculation or whatever. And in this matriculation number, it is sad that some institutions will give two students the same matriculation number. I have never heard of it, that two people will have the same matriculation number. And so if, for instance, they give Chamberlain and Suleiman the same number. If Chamberlain first gets to the site, registers, and Suleiman now tries to register, he will tell you, this your matric number has been used. You cannot have access. So by the time we have done all these and we have uploaded it, we will now open the site. And before we do that, we normally make adverts to tell people the portal is going to open. Usually we give 1 month gap.
Is it freely done? Is it free of charge to go online and do this?
Good. Now, if you want to get these services of text message, sending your call-up number, and then for you to print your call-up letter, no, you pay 3,000. You pay online. If you want us to carry the call-up letter to your school, you go there and then get it, you are free. We carry it after we have printed it to your school. Those who are coming from abroad, they pick it in Abuja. So
it's voluntary?
It's voluntary. It's voluntary.
Now, if one goes to the portal and finds that he's got an issue with JAMB and it shows up there, at what point and how quick, if it's resolved, do you get back to the school and then find out it's resolved?
If you get back to the school will definitely, get the correct JAMB number. There are two major problems with JAMB. Either the number is not correct or it does not belong to you, or that number that you have is not in the JAMB portal. Let me explain. At the beginning of the admission process, JAMB will invite all the schools, all the provosts, the vice chancellors, the rectors. They will come with the Federal Ministry of Education. The schools will determine, everybody, what is the cutoff mark. Like the university is 180, the polytechnics I think is 160 or thereabout. Now, what it means is that you are supposed to go back. On no account should you admit any student that has less than 180. But what did we find out? There were people who had less than this number that were admitted, and because they were expected to make returns to JAMB, they are afraid that JAMB will sanction them. And so they didn't. And now it is this NYSC thing that is exposing what is happening. So that is it. Some in the past were bringing names of people who were never even students, bringing to NYSC, and we were mobilizing. But with this JAMB, because our NYSC portal is linked to the JAMB portal, you enter the JAMB number, it brings out everything the person has filled in when the person went in for JAMB, including date of birth. And you see people coming to say, no, this is not my date of birth. There's nothing we can do because that's the date of birth you feel. So that is what we have done. And when you have such a problem, go back to your school. And it's sad
You know, now sorry to cut you there because quickly we're looking at the time. Now you're talking about problems. Some have also written in to say their passing out certificate, I guess that's the name again, their names were not correctly spelled. In that case, what do you do?
No, when such certificates are brought, we normally correct it and give it back to them. You see? And that also arose when they fill the JAM form. Let me also use this opportunity to say our experience. People, when they ask them to go online, they allow the cyber cafe people to do the filling in. They just come, they do thumbprint and go away. You have not cross-checked what somebody filled for you. You are supposed to vet it, go through it, and make sure that the information you are giving is the correct one.
Okay. So if I want to defer my call-up, what happens? What's the procedure?
Deferment?
Yeah.
No, deferment in NYSC is only allowed for medical doctors to allow them to go to do their houseman, or law graduates to go to law school.
So apart from that, I don't feel like I won't be able to serve this year. I'll do it next.
No, see, when you read part of the NYSC Act, if you go to sections 12, 13, it says if anybody fails to present himself, he's liable. And you are supposed to present yourself on graduation. It's not that NYSC should chase you. He said you should present yourself. You should make yourself available.
Okay. This other one, because pardon me, there are people who complain that they should have gotten an award.
Oh, okay.
And then they get either certificates of commendation, which they think, no, this downgrades what they should get. Okay. What's the standard?
No, you see, when we talk of an award, our award system starts from the orientation. From today now, they are coming in. They are watching, they are examining. There are modes of examination. So awards is all encompassing. The orientation, the primary assignment, the secondary assignment, or the community development, and even the passing out. Let me also say, you could be penciled down for an award. On that day of passing out, you misbehave, it's withdrawn. Yes,
it's interesting.
It's withdrawn. So, no. You see, people, maybe, sorry if I can use the late Bamidele Aturu. That was what happened. Also, on that day, his offense was on the day of the passing out. So, what I'm trying to say is that there are some of these things that people must get. It is not just, okay, you go and do an award. Now, and again, there are people who go to use their father's money, buy something, go and do donation. They are looking for an award. No. That's not it. You have to look at the primary assignment, secondary assignment, that is community development service, the winding up. Then, when you use your money to go and buy something, you are donating. That is not community development
Where
service.
are you supposed to get the money from?
That is the thing, because some of them go to their parents or their brothers.
So what's the process?
You are supposed to engage the community. The community where you are serving. Let me also say, you can't be serving in Victoria Island and then you go to Ikorodu and say you are doing community development.
Mr. Ani, that can be very difficult. For instance, if you served in a community, speaking from experience, you served in a community that has a problem with guinea worms, and you decide to go out of the community to get medical help and all that. So how does the community help you in that?
No, let me tell you, you have gone to a community.
Good.
You have seen that what they have is guinea worm problem, which borders on health. What do? You approach the local government health supervisor, approach the Ministry of Health. Then pharmaceutical companies around, these are the ones you are going to approach. Then what of the Obas there? In the first instance, you have to call the community. The Oba will call these people and say, this core member, this is what he has identified, he wants to do. The community must buy into it.
Okay, so that's taken on one hand. You know, Mr. Ani, if we were to take all the questions that are coming in, I think that we'll dedicate this entire show to
That would have been beautiful.
to
Because it would have solved,
NYSC.
it would have solved all the problems.
It still will solve all the problems. In fact, we might be here the entire day. But let me get to the question. A number of people want to know, is it 3,000 naira or 5,000 naira you pay? It's 3,000 naira,
3,000 naira.
right? 3,000 naira. How do you get to pay that money?
No, you pay online.
Does NYSC still post people to different areas, or do you just go online and look for where it is that you want to go?
No. There's a difference between posting and deployment. Maybe you are talking about deployment.
Okay, so NYSC still posts people
to
to different areas, but you can redeploy.
Yeah,
That's the process.
You are mingling so many things, but let me take time to. NYSC, we deploy. When you get to the state, it is the state that does the posting to areas.
Okay.
Now, in doing the posting, you do the posting in the felt needs of the state. And for now, what we have been told is that post these core members to the field of education, agriculture, health, and infrastructure. Okay. Anything outside that, no, you don't need to do that.
All right, that's it today. Well, thank you for coming, even though people say you should revisit that policy where you should post the married man to where the woman is. So thank you for coming. Well, that's the show today. We thank you for watching as well. We'll be back tomorrow. I'm Chamberlain Uso.
Well, thank you. I'm Maokwe Ogun.
Many thanks. I'm Sulaiman Lede.
Goodbye.